guys, Lemmy here. Welcome back to another art video. Today we are going to do something that is sort of art, sort of a DIY project. We're going to make Animal Crossing artist trading cards, but we're also going to put them in frames so that they look like the little frames you get when you play Animal Crossing Pocket Camp and get your friendship level to level 20 with your villagers. The first thing you're gonna need is artist trading cards, and you don't actually have to buy these, but I bought mine. I have Strathmore Bristle Smooth Surface artist trading cards, and essentially you can cut down any paper you want to this size, but it's the size of a playing card, so that is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. I then traced that shape onto some sketching paper and I made pictures of the different animals so that they would fit onto these cards, and then I used a light box to transfer over the sketch and do the line art. I used my Sakura microns for this step because they have some really awesome smaller sized nibs, and that's very helpful when you're working on such a tiny surface. Once the image was transferred, I then used my Copic markers to color each image, and then used my Sakura jelly rolls to add accents to each picture. So some things I should mention is that I humanized my Animal Crossing villagers and I made them look more like actual people. I thought it would be kind of a fun spin on it because I did the Alvin and the Chipmunks video a long time ago when I humanized them, and I also humanized Chip and Dale, but I never made a video out of it. So I just figured I'd kind of take that theme and bring it to these cards. And also, since it's actually having a frame and they're people, I just figured it's a different take on the whole idea of the Animal Crossing genre. I don't know, that sounds fancy, doesn't it? One thing that I do recommend is that when you color the background of your Animal Crossing character, that you look into the actual game and see the portrait item itself and look at the color behind the animal, which I didn't really pay attention to at first, so I ended up with 3 backgrounds that are all purple. It wasn't my choice, but I kind of wanted to make them as similar as I possibly could to the actual portraits in the game. Then, when you're done with your coloring, you just stuff them in your frames. So I got my frames from Michaels. The frame is by a company called Studio Decor. I mean, you can get any other frame that accommodates 2x5 by 3x5 inch pieces. But I picked these out specifically because they were about the thickness that I wanted to make them look similar to the game, and also they had a cool little wood texture going on. One thing that you can do to make it look more like the frames in the game is you can use craft paint and you can paint over the actual frames and make them the color that they are in the game. But I decided to not do that because I really like the fake wood texture, and also, like I said, it kind of related to them being humanized, so I didn't opt to color them. But any craft paint, take out the glass, paint the frame, and then when it's dry, put the glass back in. So that way, you don't have any risk of actually painting the glass. I know that's a silly thing to point out, but it's kind of important because it will make your finished piece look so much better than if you painted it with the glass inside. I think they all came out pretty cute. I did make 5 of them, so the first one you'll see here is, well, you saw it earlier in the video, that is Isabel, and she is kind of the tour guide of the mobile app. She didn't really have an official background, so I threw the mobile app's background in there. And then I made Phoebe, which is a phoenix type, almost like an ostrich. I know that doesn't really make sense, but that's what it was. Then I made June, and all of her furniture was sort of like doctor related. There was like a medicine cabinet and a countertop, and there was also a water cooler, so I decided to throw in some lollipops and act like she went to the doctor or something like that. She's a teddy bear, actually. Next up is a pouty male squirrel, and he looks a lot sort of like a Justin Bieber squirrel. His name is Marshall, and he's really super cute. He's one of my favorite characters. So I drew him pouting here. And finally, we have Cherry, which I think she came out the best out of all of them. She is sort of like a punk sort of girl? I don't know. She's got like multiple earrings and like a dark shirt, and she's colored with like black and red, so I think she's kind of like punk, and she's kind of sassy. Her thing is she has a special item that's a red car with, I think it was like a leopard print lining or something. So I always thought she was like super sassy, and she's a really cute character. So I actually really like how Cherry came out of all of them. I think she's my favorite. The mobile app is really actually very cute, but it's a time-wasting game. It's not like a substantial game. It is for free, and I do enjoy putzing around on there a lot. It's very cute, and the characters are pretty adorable. So let me know if you've ever played it, or if you think that these characters look somewhat accurate to what they actually look like. Yeah. That's my spiel. That's how to make Animal Crossing Pocket Camp animal villagers of your very own to put on your wall if you want to decorate your own house. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I know that's a little bit different from what I normally do, but I hope that you liked it anyway. I mean, sometimes it's good to step away from what we normally do and just do something weird and fun. So I'll talk to you guys next week in another art video. You guys take care of each other. Okay, bye!